Okay, this is the outside. I can't see what I'm showing you. I cannot see a wheelchair area right there.
Mhm.
And if you see that stone wall, that's where our property ends. So we still have some room there for expansion. If we take some of that dirt out, we can always expand Gabriel's shop. That is our storage.
Is that a container?
Yeah, that's a container we use for storage.
Okay.
We also have some room on this side of the building, but not much. These are some of the sponsors for the building.
It's a beautiful building.
Oh yeah, I love it. This is the reception area. And you have the administration. Those two rooms right there are for the hearing health program. You can see there the soundproof booth where we test, and this is our hearing technician, Pablo. That's where we do the hearing tests. And then flag. The restrooms. This is where we fit the prosthetic devices. See some of the finished goods that they're ready to go. We now have the parallel bars to give them some. These are samples of how people walk in here. They make their own prostheses. One of them is made out of a tree branch that the gentleman carved and used. See, prosthesis.
Heavy.
Yeah. So we walk out of here and we go to the this is a room that we're adapting to provide physical therapy. And there's our, I had a group of visitors from Arizona, and I was giving a talk about the wheelchair, and that's why the chairs are here. And then Gabriel is back here in his shop. He's right there, cleaning that stuff before we send it to the paint shop.
You were going to hire another welder?
Yes, we're in the process. He's still not here yet because he's coming from Sinaloa. And he was fixing some things that he had to do for there first. This is our small lathe. And the mill. It's an old mill. Right now, we're waiting for a technician to come and do some adjustments to it. It needs to be readjusted and leveled. And these are some of the sub-assemblies. From here, they go to Gabriel to put them together using a jig. These are some of the tools. Bandsaw cutter. It's old, but it really does a good job. Then we have the raw material. So you can see we don't have a lot of room to store. We got the hydraulic tube bender from Hausfeld right here. This was sponsored by the North Command of the United States through the local embassy of the local consul, sorry. And Gabriel has some of the sub-assemblies here that he bent. The welding station. These are some of the jigs we use to, this is the one we use to build the laterals, two sides of the chair. This is the modifications we're gonna make here. We're gonna move this forward over to give it the strength that we want. These are for special chairs, other jigs. Then we have storage bins for screws, where all the screws are.
Are you able to do welding with aluminum or stainless steel?
No, not yet.
Okay,
And I'd like to switch to TIG instead of MIG. It's a lot cleaner and better, but the equipments are getting cheaper every day. So I found one small one that we want to buy when we have money to experiment with. TIG.
how much does it cost?
It was $400 and some dollars. It's a small machine that I think would help us get started. And it does aluminum as well.
But why with a small $400 machine? Why not one that's more of, I'm not a mechanic, but one that is that's stronger and bigger?
Well, that would have been the next step. I just wanted this to experiment and make sure that that's something we want to do.
Okay, keep going, please.
So we use the welding machine. We use the mix of CO2 and argon, AR. Once they're welded, they go here. As you can see, you've got some of the crossbars that.
Sorry, Kiko, I have a question about welding machine. How many amperes is this machine?
Okay, the amps.
Amp, yeah.
TIG machine.
Let's see. Volts 200 to 30 amperes. It goes 48 amps.
That's input.
One
Input,
phase.
yeah.
And output? Maybe Gabriel can answer easier.
The output, it doesn't show it here.
It should says from the front, I think.
Yeah, right where the wire
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
control is.
¿Cuántos amperes levanta esta? Wire speed.
Looks like
Output, ahí donde dice
maybe
Yeah. 250.
200.
200, okay.
Yeah. You see it?
Yeah, okay, 200.
200.
Thank you.
Mhm. We got about 3 more machines like this that one factory donated to us. We need to replicate the welding station to do that.
And these machines, most these machine kids.
These are
But
some,
for you put wire, you put gas.
Levon, do your microphone. Turn off your microphone later.
Okay.
these are some of the, so 3 chairs that we're working on that are almost ready to go.
These 3 chairs are for the Arboretum? No.
No, these are for local requests here we have. Where this came back, as you can see, the paint is in good shape, and we made this probably not long ago. I think this has about a year use. So this shows you the entire area.
And And what is the status of the other 3 wheelchairs that you're gonna,
He's got the, no, wait a minute, no, we haven't started on those yet because we want to modify the,
yeah,
the holes. We're working on the fixtures right now. He's gonna start on those next week.
all right,
For sure, yes.
okay, good. And your other order was for 90 chairs from somebody?
That's right. Yep.
That was a government?
Yes. Mhm.
They just distribute it among the people?
I think they want those for the, one of the, indigenous nations,
Uh,
which is good. We want them to try those chairs in, rough terrain.
But you really cannot use your old armrests, design with that because it will interfere with people pushing themselves.
Right, right. Yeah, we definitely, that's why we haven't started yet, because we want to incorporate these changes
Okay.
to those chairs. You are absolutely right, yes.
Mhm. Okay.